Well, there it is, the Washington Monument with a lovely satellite dish sitting at the top of it. And I just had a little drink to celebrate, but the whiskey has now properly worn off. I'm sure you saw it in my previous video log, but I had to battle my way through the Museum of Technology, which is over the other side of this kind of war zone, and I got injured pretty badly, but it's done. It's done. We have the satellite dish up there, which hopefully means I can go back to Three Dog now, and he will hopefully tell me where on earth I can find my father, and then I can start getting some answers to, I don't know, the meaning of life and everything, quite frankly. Now, there's some Brotherhood of Steel guys here who, to be blunt, since meeting the ghouls down in Underworld, I'm not feeling quite so keen on, but they are going to provide a bit of defense over here, so hopefully I should be able to make it back over to the station without too much bother. And even if they do start shooting at me, these guys should probably protect me, as I think, you know, we're more or less on the same page, but it's difficult with all these different kind of factions and attitudes between these different groups here. Okay, so it looks like we need to head down into the station one more time. Now, I'm having a serious crisis of ammo. I've been using this wonderful little assault machine gun, Chinese assault rifle it's called. Oh God, look at that. That looks like what I saw at the supermarket. That's what raiders do to their victims, which means there are raiders down here. And look, over there, that's some of the raider artwork that you see kind of like tattooed, spray painted all over the place. Which means I'm not going to be alone down here. Now I've recalibrated the Pip-Boy as a kind of mini radar. And it can try and, for a limited extent, pick up kind of friendlies and unfriendlies. See, it's picking up that rad roach over there. If you look on the bottom left-hand side of my screen there, you can see it's picking up the... Oh, hang on, it's picking up a second one around the corner. Got to be careful. There's a spotlight there again, and where there's spotlight, again, that means that there's people. Looks like another rad roach. Oh, that's not a red roach. No, you don't. You're not going to put me on the wall like one of your trophies. Yeah, and well deserved as well. I hope he's the only one. A few precious bullets there for the assault rifle will be very useful. But you know what? I hate these guys. I mean, this world is so inhospitable. There's clearly so many problems out there with the super mutants, with the radiation, with everything. And these guys, instead of being part of the solution, are just making the problem worse, stealing from everyone else. Oh, how big is this? This is right. Stealing from everyone else, making life hell for the people that are just trying to live their lives and get on with it, stringing up bodies all over the place. I mean, someone needs to basically put them in their place and show them that this isn't how they're going to be living. And at the moment, I guess that person's got to be me. Little old me, little old Sebastian. You know, the guy that fixes the fence is now going to be the guy who brings justice to a lawless society. It's crazy. God, and this is exactly why. This is exactly why this... Ow. Hang on, sorry, I'm being attacked by this bug. Ow, that's really hurting. Ow, stop it. Ow. God. Stupid bloody rad roaches. This poor girl, I mean, I'm assuming she was taken down by the raiders, not the rad roaches, but this is exactly why I've been thinking... You know, someone has to bring law to the wasteland. Someone has to show these raiders what is right and what is wrong, because this is wrong. This should not be here. She should have been able to travel around the city safely. People should have been protecting her from the pseudo movements, not just allowing and stealing what she had. Wow, it's a tough red roach. There's one more over there. I don't want to have any more of them sneaking up behind me, so let's take these things down. You know, I hate what this wasteland is kind of making me become. You know, it's making me become callous and cold-hearted. I mean, I would have done anything I kind of could back in the vault to try and avoid killing things, whether that's like a creature or whether it's like whether it's person. And now, you know, I just shot that guy in the face. I've taken down some of these red roaches, and I don't even feel bad. But now I feel bad that I don't feel bad, if that makes sense. Got a kind of a ticket booth here. Don't want to have my light on more than I have to, because obviously if someone sees that, they're just going to come running in and know that I'm here. Now, if this is the same layout as the other station, then this tunnel is going to lead to a bigger open area. Yeah, Museum of American History and Monuments, so that's obviously where I was. Now, is this the same station I was at before? It could be, because I remember I thought there was a girl up on here, I think. It looks like I'm going to have to backtrack over some places that I've been here before, so I'm going to cut the video feed until I get somewhere new. I'll catch you in a minute. I think I debated coming up one of these before, and looking at the map, it looks like I need to be kind of over to the right-hand side, so maybe there's a route up here, I'm not sure, so I'll just crouch down. Whoa, God, I thought that was a helmet there for a second. Yeah, I'm not alone here. Very much not alone, but that sounded like ghouls. See, now I feel bad, because now I'm almost like the Brotherhood of Steel, taking pot shots at these guys. But there seems to be kind of two types of ghoul here. The type that are you can talk to and that are friendly and that are nice and seem pretty kind, and then the type that just run at you and try and eat your brains. And sadly, you seem to have to get pretty... Whoa, there's one right there. You seem to have to get pretty close before you can tell the difference. Well, there's not a lot of option here. I'm just going to have to go for it. I'm going to assume if they stand in my face and roar, then they're the bad type, and if they say, hey, come on over, then they're the good type. And the map doesn't... It's kind of saying go this way. Let's just see what else we've got around before we move on, in case there's any... Whoa! That thing's alive. And it's irradiated around here, so let's just hit a home run with this guy's face. Do a quick search. Ugh, nothing. And move on. Oh, there's a couple of bodies here. I'll take the hit. Oh, a 10mm machine gun. Could be nice. Ooh, look at that. Look at that combat armor. Damage resistance 15. How does that compare to what I've got already? My current one's 12. Oh, it's a lot heavier though. It's a lot heavier, but extra resistance. If I could repair that, that could be really quite strong. Okay, let's take these, and then we'll back up. Well, there's stim packs here. Well, this is amazing. Oh my God, my radiation level's gone up though. Ow, 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 ow. Let's just grab everything I can and then get out of here. Any more? Any more? Move, move, move. Ow. Okay, that was probably a bad idea, but we've got some good stuff. Okay, we're carrying 198 out of 175, so we're going to need to ditch some stuff. I mean, I could ditch what I'm currently wearing, but it has got these little bonuses to guns, which are quite useful. But this does give me a lot of extra damage. You know, I'm feeling a lot more kind of padded in this. And, you know, it looks pretty good on me too. Okay, I'm just going to have a little look through the inventory and see if there's anything I can chuck off. And then I'll restart the video log in a second. Okay, I've decided to do this the old-fashioned way. I've taken a big swig of whiskey. Oh, God. More radiation to deal with. I'm taking a big swig of whiskey, and we'll just see if we can get back to the place with Free Dog, because oh god, there's people over there. Because like I'm carrying quite a lot of stuff that'll give me some good money, and I don't want to. I'm just gonna leave it lying there when I can make some caps, you know. Pretty sure I just saw someone walk across, but now I can't see him. I thought I saw someone. Oh man, what's down there? There, look, there's someone. There's someone. Oh, he's coming up in green though. I guess he's okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That doesn't sound okay though. Some ghouls around there somewhere. I can't see a staircase to get back up though, so it looks like if I jump down it's a one-way trip, so so let's not try that. Seems friendly. Hey.
Yeah?
I've found this new suit and it's kind of cool, and I wondered if you could like repair it up a little bit. Oh, okay, it turns out your repair skills are rubbish. Well, maybe you shouldn't offer repairs. Have you got anything else for sale? You got some Magnum stuff, that looks good. Oh, some grenades, I like the grenades. And a few other bits and bobs. Let me just change my clothes so I'm better at bartering with you, and you'll be like, hey, I love that guy. I'm going to give him a really, really good deal. There we go. Got barter clothes on. Hey, if you show me the stuff you got before. Okay, that's looking a little better. Let's just...
What's the big idea?
I wasn't causing any problems. I was just, you know, having... Oh, he's got some stim packs and stuff, you know. Oh, there's a door. Okay, cool. I can go around and through this. Oh, you're kind of in the way. There's a ghoul downstairs, and I don't like that. Okay, let's carry on then. Oh, there's a medical kit on the wall. Let's see if I can. Please give me. No, completely empty. Great. And you can sod right off. If I wasn't so drunk, I'd hit you really hard with this. I really, really would. Let me just see if I've got the baseball bat round. Oh, okay. Whoa! Ow! That hurt more than I was expecting. Ah! Yeah, you're lucky that when I'm drunk, I can hit really hard. It's like it's kind of like my thing. Hey, she's one of your little buddies. Yeah? I should have played more baseball when I was a kid. I'm pretty good at that. I really am. But let's keep this between you and me. I don't want to tell the guys in the underworld that I've been beating you guys up. They might get a little angry. If this stuff runs out, then I'm carrying way too much junk and I'm going to be in trouble. Nothing there. God, radiation sign. That's not what I wanted to see. Looks like this is irradiated. Ah, I'm gonna need that doctor back at Three Dogs to remove my radiation poisoning again. This is gonna get really bad if I've got to go past all this stuff. Yeah, what do you want? Ah, crap! I pulled the baseball bat again. Ow! Sounds like there's something behind me, and that's a dead end, which I wasn't hoping for. Maybe I can go up here and back in on myself. There seems to be a kind of real limitation on my compass, that it gives me the direction but not the... Ow! Not the depth. Ah! Come on! Ah! Okay. For the championship. Ow! My goodness, I've got this Talon armor on. Wow, he's ducking everything I'm flying at him. Sounds like there's another one behind me. This has suddenly got a bit serious. I'm going to need to use some health or something. Do I even have any self? I've got a stim pack. Okay, we're gonna have to use it, and then I'm gonna need to start taking these guys down a little bit quicker. So let's grab the. Haven't used this 10mm machine gun yet. Let's give that a go. There's 3 of them. It's like a kind of pack of dogs, all kind of trying to hunt me down for food. Or I mean, I don't know, why are they hunting me? I mean, they're not going to be using my kind of money and stuff. God, there's 2 of them. I'm just going to take this one down, line it up. At least these things are quite weak, but one at a time, those things aren't too bad. But as a pack, in a pack, that was a problem. Look at that water down there. It's got to be deadly if those barrels are anywhere near it. There's more of them. That one's kind of glowing. Oh, no, no, no. Not a time to reload. Not a time to reload. Cool, that's a useful drug. That will enable me to carry more weight, which I might need if this whiskey wears off, which is going to do it pretty soon. Nothing to scavenge there. Getting kind of sick of being underground, especially with all these ghouls. You never know when something's just going to leap out of the shadows, scream at you, and try and kill you. Surprised that scavenger kind of survives down here, but maybe a ghoul that you can take down with a baseball bat is always slightly preferable to a mutant that you can't take down with a mini nuke. Huh. Guess that scavenger got all his stuff from here, because all these boxes are empty. Bizarre place for a cash register. I guess someone must have grabbed what they had whereas the bombs were dropping with the money in it and just going to come downstairs. And looks like the cash register lasted longer than they did. Door to Vernon Square. Okay. Well, nothing's attacked me yet, so I guess the area out here is pretty clear, but of course being outside we've got to look out for super mutants. Huh. Now which way have we got to go? To get this satellite, got to get back to Three Dog, find my way back to Dad. Oh, it looks like we just need to go kind of straight across. We don't actually need to explore this area. It looks like we're going straight back underground, a kind of little link between two stations. Oh, hang on, look. There's a I think it's a super mutant over there. You see? Walking across. And there goes the whiskey. Man, I love that whiskey. And once again, we're over encumbered. I think, although it pains me to say it, we're going to have to ditch the Fat Man. Like, I love the explosions, and I love the things that go boom. But it's just so heavy. 30. I mean, it's most of my carrying weight just by itself. So it's got to go. Plus, every time I've tried to kind of pick it up and move it around, it's just so heavy I can't do a thing with it. Okay, well, let's carry on towards Dad. Oh, hang on, wait a minute, look, the Statesman Hotel. That's where Riley's men are. You know, you remember the girl in Underworld? You know, the one that we kind of tried to patch up a little bit, and she said her men were holed up on the roof of the Statesman Hotel with super mutants surrounding them, and that they needed help. They're over there. They're in the hotel. But Dad's that way. But soldiers that need help are that way. What do I do? Am I out here just to find Dad, or am I out here to try and make a difference? This is actually quite a big decision. Like, everything I've done so far when I've been out here has been with the express purpose of trying to find Dad, and do I now do something that's got nothing to do with Dad and just trying to help some people? But I'm not a soldier, I'm not a warrior. I mean, you know, I have managed to take some of these guys down, but a rescue mission? I mean, if these guys are like professional soldiers and they're trapped, I mean, what hope do I have of trying to help? But then again, if I walk away, am Am I letting them die? Am I partially responsible if I just walk through that door there and leave them to their fate? Or do I try, knowing that even, you know, I could die, I could try, I could fail. I mean, they could be dead already. Dad and Riley. Dad and Riley. But you know what? Dad walked out on me from Vault 101. Not a word said to me, not a conversation before he left. He didn't take me with him. He clearly, you know, to an extent just doesn't want me following him. So if I'm gonna be out here and I'm gonna be trying to make a kind of a life for myself out here, then I'd rather it's the kind of life where we stand up for each other and we help each other. So Dad, you can wait, because I am going to try and help Riley's Rangers. So for the first time, I am going to change my quest. I'm going to change my goal from just doing what I can to help Dad to trying to take on some of the super mutants in here. This could be the worst mistake I ever make. This could be, well, not the worst mistake. This could be the last mistake I ever make. But you know what? I'd rather make the worst mistake knowing I've done a good thing. I'd rather kind of know that if I get taken down here or end up injured again, I'm doing it to try and help people that are trying to make a difference and not just following a guy who would abandon his own son. Right. Okay, that guy can't shoot me from down here. Looks like we've got some sort of destroyed building here, so maybe we can try and get to a position where we can get a clean shot on him. But I think I need to start acting kind of more defensively. Like every time I meet these super mutants, I end up crippled, I end up injured, I end up desperate for stim packs, and I can't be doing that, because sooner or later, first of all, I'm going to run out of medical supplies, or worse, it's just going to, I'm going to get killed. So I have got to start protecting myself more. Ooh, a health pack, awesome. Ibuprofen, damage resistance +5, well, every little helps. Now, if I'm gonna be protected against these mutants, that means trying to cover my body a bit more, you know, finding things to stand behind, making their shots as difficult as possible, making my own as easy as possible. If we're gonna be a soldier, we've got to start acting like a soldier. Damn. I haven't got the skills or the accuracy with this thing. There we go. Hit him with that one. There we go. I haven't got limitless ammo with this thing, but I'd rather run out of ammo than run out of life. Okay, I cut the video feed there a little bit. I've been exploring around the hotel, and I found this cool little land bridge that goes across from the hotel across to this hospital, which is, I think, where Riley told us that we needed to find our way in. So I think we need to go through the hospital to get to our destination. Now, there was a little bit of resistance getting over here, and that little super mutant over there no longer posing a problem. And I've searched around the area, and to be honest, I'm not even going to tell you what was down there, because it was disturbing, and the sight of the bodies is going to stay with me for a long time. But I think we're going to have to fight our way up to about the second level of the hospital, and then we can try and cross that land bridge back over to the hotel to try and save Riley's Rangers. Now, if there was enough mutants here to actually take down an entire kind of group of Rangers, we're going to have to be really, really careful, like I was saying in the earlier part of the video log, you know, playing really defensively, using the mines, using the grenades, keeping hidden where I can, and, oh god, there's something in there, there's something in there, let's just, before I can even let it get anywhere near me, let's just lob a, what the hell is that, a centaur? I thought a centaur was like kind of a half-horse mythological creature, but my god, that didn't even kill it. The grenade didn't take it down, or I think it's kind of stunned it. Let's see if I can finish it off while it's kind of on the floor. Seriously, what the heck is that? It's still alive. There it goes. My god, a centaur was traditionally like a half-horse, half-human beast, and I guess that's half something, but it's not a horse. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? That sounded like one of those cars just before they explode. What the hell's about to explode? The T-Mega? is that? It looks like it's definitely half human at the top, so maybe the name isn't that far off, but... Ugh. Centaur Tongue. Rad resistance plus 20, rads plus 4, HP plus 7. It's a seriously mucked up and disturbed creature. But the good news is, because we're in a hospital, there should be some medical supplies around. I found a few little bits of... I found a stim pack and some surgical tubing outside while I was exploring the outside area. And I'm hoping there's going to be even more in here. This hospital is very dark and gloomy, and actually, just in some ways, this is actually scarier than those dark tunnels I was in, just because it's not as linear. You know, it isn't like, you know, just forward and back. It's more like things could approach me from different directions. Is that? That's TheAdiposeTV. It must be one of his radios finally kicking in, but I haven't delivered his satellite dish yet, so I guess we must just be in the area that it works. Ghouls are people? Ghouls are people too? Guess TheAdiposeTV isn't all bad. He actually seems to know that the ghouls aren't all kind of monsters and is sending out a anti-prejudice message. Oh, good for you, TheAdiposeTV. Fight the good fight indeed. Yeah, tell me about it. Well, TheAdiposeTV, you might have just bought yourself a satellite dish. Right. Some sort of drinks machine, but that's less important. Some sort of oxygen canister there. I wonder if we can even shoot the oxygen to get some sort of explosion if we need to at some point. I'm assuming that weird centaur creature wasn't there by itself, because that wouldn't be enough to freak out the rangers to the point where they have to hold themselves up in the top of the building. There's something there called mentat, which I think is a kind of drug, but we'll have to check that out when we're sure we're safe, which at the moment we're not. I see one, and then there was another one that just walked out of range. But this one looks injured already, as if he's kind of been in a fight. Or I suppose he has actually, if the rangers have fought past him. In fact, look, he's limping. You can see him walk. Right. Okay. Let's think strategically. We don't know how many of them are over there, so let's put down a bit of kind of self-protection. We'll stick one in the doorway in case any come after me, and then assuming that I might need to retreat, let's put one just round this corner as well. And then if as the hordes commence, if of course there are any hordes, then we can use that to slow their progress towards me. I'm going to try and use a variety of my weaponry depending on how far they are, just because again ammo is always a shortage. So let's see if we can use the laser to take out this guy. Ah, fantastic, there we go. Straight down. Oh, it's one of those weird S-shaped creatures. And he doesn't seem to have heard me shooting his buddy. I guess the laser must be kind of silenced in some way. I suppose it doesn't make a big bang like some of the other stuff. But that's good though. I guess it buys me a bit of time, a bit of thinking time about how I actually want to deal with these next guys. I quite like this, you know. I mean, obviously we're in danger and it's tense, but this is Sebastian the Rescuer, Sebastian the Saver of the Rangers. I mean, I killed the behemoth and I replaced the satellite dish, and now, oh god, there's actually quite a few of them here. Okay, well, there's two of them standing right next to each other, so if we lob a grenade into the middle where there's two standing, then that won't hurt that weird floater thing at all. Okay, that wasn't quite the idea. Oh, and there's some sort of like additional explosions going on there. Well, I assume now I've lobbed the grenade, they're all going to come running at me, so let's see what we can do. Right, let's see if we can just take that guy out, getting a little bit of extra cover. Oh, he's moved over. He's picking up another gun there, so let's see if we can take him out before he does any more damage. Looks like there's about 2 or 3 more running around in the background there. God, and there's that big thing. Oh, he's coming up as friendly on my Pip-Boy now, rather bizarre, but he's getting quite close. Let's back up. We've got those 2 mines there, remember, so as soon as anyone gets close, I can back up. And we can just let him walk over it, but he's not following me through. And now they've walked off. How bizarre. What is going on? Did they not see me? Oh, there you go. No, he's not coming this way. Maybe they've got just an incredibly short-term memory or something. I mean, don't get me, I mean, these are extremely bizarre creatures, but I wouldn't be surprised if they had, like, you know, a goldfish brain type thing. In fact, now they're just kind of staring the other way. Well, I'm never gonna look down a missed opportunity here. Well, there's 2 of them standing right there, so let's lob a grenade between the 2 and hope for the best. Hooray! Some sort of... I've got a message about getting a turret there as well. Didn't even see that. Whoa! Oh, it looks like it can't get through the door. Well, that's quite useful for me. I mean, it's not so good for my landmine, but... There you go. Come on, he's got low health. Just every single one of their shots seems to do a lot more damage to me than I would like, so... Not that I like to be damaged, it's not, that's kind of not really my thing, but... There we go. Oh, he's still not dead. But he is injured, so if we can just take him down before he keeps firing. What the heck is that? Oh god, this is one of those sprinting ones. Back up, back up. No, 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 no. Oh, whoa, he's getting close, he's getting close, he's getting close. Oh. Whoa. Oh, oh, that was a lot closer than it should have been, and he came in through the other door. He didn't run over the landmine. I'm laughing on the outside, but that wasn't funny. That could have been the end of me. I suppose I should. I do need to let that weigh in my mind a little bit. That if I'm putting myself in harm's way, then I could be killed trying to save the lives of some guys I don't even know. What a bizarre little activate rear panel. The computer has been rigged to explode. What? It could be possible to disarm and remove the grenade. Crap, that was lucky. I could have used that computer. Simply because I saw that weird thing spinning on the top of it that I thought, well, I'll have a little look at it. Daughter of Vernon Square. No, we don't want to go back out there. Oh, God, my lockpicking skills are rubbish. I'm really going to have to find a book or something on them, or maybe just practice like next time I sleep or something. Same goes for computer hacking. You know, give me a nice grenade and I'll blow the crap out of things, but give me a computer or a lockpick and I'm pretty screwed. Well, we better pick up our landmines. Don't want to lose them. They're very, very valuable. And I think I'm just gonna like check my bearings and like check all my ammo and stuff before I continue into the hospital. We've done well, but it's not over yet. If you've enjoyed this little video log, you know, just give me a thumbs up to let me know that you're out there, and do come back and see how I'm doing real soon. Take care. Sebastian out.